Hello and welcome to Off Script with myself, Hannah Bowman, the reality TV podcast where we've been talking about MAFS for what it feels like forever. I'm so sorry I haven't been with you this week yet. I filmed an episode and then realised my mic wasn't connected and I haven't had time to record again because of the long weekend and travelling and everything like that. So I thought I needed to jump on here before the last week of MAFS starts because that's happening like so soon. So it's just, it's a big week for a MAFS fan or a MAFS anti-fan, as I feel like at this stage. But yeah, I thought I would jump on and chat about everything that went down in the last week of MAFS. So we had the Grass is Greener challenge. And I thought the way that the men handled it versus the way the women handled it was hilarious. Like, faults on both sides. So I guess like the main couples that I'm going to talk about is Alissa and David and Gia and Scott, because everyone else was just kind of doing their thing. I mean, Danny and Beck, little bit iffy, but yeah, the others were all just like loved up, whatever. The others, I mean, Steve, Rachel, Philip, Stella. So yeah, when it comes to Alissa and David, I truly find how opposite they are comical. And the fact that we're only just seeing like their true kind of personalities at this stage is hilarious. And I say true personalities as in like seeing their storyline, I guess, because as I've said before, I think Alissa has been really protected by her needing to be the other side of the Gia, Juliet, Brooke, all of that kind of storyline of her kind of being the victim. So I think they really protected her there and we're just seeing her actual personality now, which is so funny. So David, I feel like might be the worst cast reality TV person I've seen in a long, long time. I just don't think you should come on reality TV if everything you do is not you and it's just you doing what you think is the right thing, because that's how I perceive him. I feel like he's too scared to act like a normal human or like himself because he's just trying to do what will make him look good. And for all of Alissa's faults, I at least feel like she's genuine, versus with him, I don't feel like anything to do with his actions and his personality is genuine. It's just him like saying the right thing and doing the right thing. And so I found it freaking hilarious watching him be like, I'm not doing this challenge. I'm going to go hide in the bathroom. And it's like, dude, you can sit at the table and have a discussion. Talk to these chicks, be normal. It doesn't mean you're cheating or doing the wrong thing. Like, have a bit of fun with it. The fact that he thought that stepping away and hiding away was like, I'm a man that's respectful of women, so I'm doing the right thing, just felt so fake to me. I'm like, babe, if the cameras weren't there, is that what you'd do? Like, I don't know. I feel like everything he does is him being like, I'm being filmed. What should I do? I'm being filmed. How will I be portrayed? I'm being filmed. Versus the reason that Scott was hiding in the bathroom is because I feel like he's borderline feeling like he is genuinely scared. Like, to me, he is so scared of what Gia will say and do. He is like fully on the edge of a breakdown. And I think if the roles were reversed and it was a woman being so scared of what her male partner was going to do to her, then I think it would be like a very different conversation we're having. But yeah, I think David is hiding because he's so concerned about what he looks like on camera. Scott's hiding because he's genuinely scared of Gia and doing the right thing or wrong thing by her. And then on the flip side, we have Gia there flirting up a storm with her alternate match. I think his name was James, and being like, babe, this time next week I'm out of here, blah, 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 blah. Like it was like she had no association that the cameras were there, and she was just going for it. And she could have sat with him and had respectful conversations and shut it down a bit more definitively, but she's like, oh no, like, you know. And then we had Alissa, who obviously was being flirty, but I do think her nature is to be flirty. Like, I think she's kind of like that with everyone, no matter man, woman, friend, like potential partner, whatever. And the fact that she was like so excited to sit down and be like, oh my God, like who did you chat to David? Like, I don't think she was malicious in the way that she went about the whole like grass is greener thing. I think she was having a really fun day out with her girls, and there were guys there, and it was funny to have a chat and a flirt, but it wasn't that serious. At the end of the day, she's still committed to David. And she had no hesitation in showing him, you know, the footage or what they'd been up to. And so I think she just snapped, because she's like, what the hell? If you were the right person for me, you would understand that that's my personality. Versus David's on his high and mighty, like, I'm a respectful man kind of thing, which just, I don't know. I feel like people are going to disagree with me saying this, but that's how I feel. And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. So Scott and Gia, with her whole, like, let's just leave, let's get out of here thing, for me, it's like she obviously knows that Scott's going to see her date with James, or her group date thing, because I don't think she would have just run away for the sake of running away when you're 2 days from the end. I get the fact that she's like, I feel like this is really impacting me. I want to leave. I want to get back to my daughter, blah, blah, blah. I'm in love with you. Come with me. But if that was like 2 weeks from the end, I think it would be different to 2 days. It's like, if you're so in love, then let's do our final vows and like do this properly. And I really commend Scott for trying to like stick to his guns. Like, obviously he initially said to her like, I'll leave with you. And then he was like, wait, no, that's not what I actually want to do. But I reckon the other couples have started doing the challenge, like the task. And one of the girls has texted Gia and been like, oh my God, the task this week is to look at the footage, like Scott's going to see you flirting or something like that. And she obviously has wanted to avoid that. So she's just bloody left. And like, no doubt she comes back. But, you know, poor Scott. He really does seem like a guy who is like teetering on the edge. So for his sake, I'm so glad that they don't end up together, because I don't think you should be in a relationship where you're scared, which I feel like he is. But yeah, we're so close to the end. It will be so eye-opening, I think, to see how Scott and Gia go about the final vows and all of that, and how she kind of justifies leaving and then coming back. And then how he responds to that, I don't know. But yes, we're so close to the end, guys. And it is really interesting seeing the commentary online. I'm getting a lot of comments from people in the UK that are like just starting to watch it, and they're like, Brooke is crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I nearly forgot that Brooke even existed. Or like Rebecca and Steven and stuff like, you know, just commenting on videos of people like that. And it really makes you think like how quickly this show moves to get to the end, that you're like, oh my God, I forgot that those couples even, like Chris and Brooke to me is just, they feel like last season. But yeah, happy final MAFS week to everyone who celebrates. I can't believe we've made it this far. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how it all ends and then move on to talking about a few other shows. Yeah, let me know what other shows you want me to talk about. I have been watching Survivor and loving that. So if you want me to do any breakdowns of Survivor, I'm rooting for Brooke so hardcore. Like, I really want her to win. And obviously there's been drama with Summer House I want to talk about, and Mormons and everything. But I just thought we got to get through MAFS first, because I simply don't have the time or the capacity to do it all. But yeah, let me know if there's any shows you want me to chat about. And yeah, I'll chat to you after the kind of final episodes of MAFS happen. And I'll see you then. Bye.